Everybody can pretty much do this. I'm going to kind of talk about how a friend of mine did it, and he does really well with this. He's just a really smart guy. He does it in a roofing business. Insurance agents, if you don't ask them to improve your coverage, reduce your rates, they won't do anything. They'll just let it renew automatically. That's how insurance agents make money. I used to pull that guy aside and say, hey, you're doing about 16 buildings a day yourself. I need you to go down to 12. Okay. And they'd say, why do you want me to do that? I said, because I want you to spend 25% of that time focusing on getting other guys to do 2 or 3 more buildings, building them up, making sure they're doing things, making sure they're accountable. So you got to figure out what employees got to produce. If that's $100,000 and you're paying them 50 grand, you're probably not going to make money because of payroll tax, because of equipment, because of gas, because of trucks. Employee turnover is a hidden lost. You'll lose a lot of money doing that. Keeping them engaged with growth opportunities and recognition is really the way. To me, I just don't like businesses that hold on to a lot of inventory. It just seems like a hidden loss to me. I want to be moving that stuff very quickly.
I'm looking at different like softwares right now for kind of like a Jobber or a Service Titan or something, but Service Titan is like way too expensive for where we're at right now.
Yeah, I use Service Pal, and it's kind of all-in-one. It does scheduling, it does invoices, it does proposals. Got a pretty decent CRM for all of my customers. It does automated confirmation of appointments.
Jeff, what are you doing with fences? When your guys are out there, you're out there in person.
We use Jobber. Once you build out all your pricing within the system, I mean, the best thing for us is, customers change their mind frequently, or if they want an option. I mean, once it's all in your system, you can price it, change it.
Who feels like in the physical operations of your business that when you're not there, it's not as efficient as it needs to be?
I definitely have that problem, 100%.
I have 2 full-time guys now, and then I have a subcontractor I use to kind of overflow, so we don't. Because I try to give the guys the weekends off, especially now that it's cold. We really haven't done much in a week and a half. It's been negative 15 degrees and a foot and a half of snow. But what I've learned on the last business is kind of like what you're saying. You kind of, set the expectation high.
Joe Pastor, what about your crew out in landscaping? How do you make them more efficient?
Show up on the job and put out fires every day, and it's super inefficient.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah. So one of the things.
Are you seeing the same fires?
Yeah, it's the same fires over and over. And one of the things that you mentioned here was not having the guys with good enough leadership to get their crews to function.
I've been struggling lately with guys leaving tools on jobs or trash cans or junk removal demolition. And this week, I think Monday, actually, we're going to institute that in the morning they have to sign out their tools for their truck because we're losing sawzalls weekly at this point and hand screw guns.
All the stuff we're doing right here, talking about business, pushing ourselves, coming to groups, being involved. People aren't used to that. It's contagious. When they get around it, they want more of it. And if you can be the guy who's putting that event on, first, you're going to help a lot of people, but it also builds your value within the group and people look at you to give you more work.